hurting, mate? Your eyes? Is it hurting your eyes?
Diluting acid with litres of water, this victim of one of the attacks last night was comparatively lucky. Over the course of 1 hour and 12 minutes, the same pair of moped robbers struck 5 times. One of the eyewitnesses told me he was stunned.
I sound like an old man, but back in the day we didn't have all this sort of stuff. It's just, there seems to be no regard for human life now. 12-year-olds stabbing 12-year-olds, throwing acid in people's faces. That's just, it's wrong on every level.
The first report was at 10:25 on Hackney Road. A 32-year-old man suffered facial injuries. A similar attack involving 2 men on a moped was reported at 10:49, 2 miles away on Upper Street. A few minutes later they'd struck again on Shoreditch High Street. More acid was involved. Again at 11:18 on Cazenove Road. This victim has suffered life-changing injuries. And finally, at 11:37 on Chatsworth Road, the pair here attacked a man and took his moped. It's part of a very worrying trend. In London alone, the number of attacks with a range of motives has more than doubled. Resham Khan was a victim 3 weeks ago, and 3 years ago so was Darren Pidgeon. He was targeted in a road rage incident in Essex and will bear the scars for a lifetime. What's your message to somebody who's travelling around right now with a bottle like that in their car or moped?
Just don't do it. It ruins people's lives, and you know what I mean. It's just not nice, It's just not a nice thing to do. They've got to live with it as well when they do it. They might regret doing it themselves because they might see the impact it does on that person.
Calls are growing for longer sentences and zero tolerance of possession.
I think carrying acid should in itself be an offence in the same way that carrying a knife is an offence. At the moment, it's only an offence if it can be proved that you've got malicious intent. I think the reality is we do not want people walking around the streets carrying acid.
Whatever the motive, whatever the vehicle, police and politicians are aware they're dealing with a growing new category of street crime.